When growth slows down, most agencies reach for the same solution: more leads, more ads, more outreach, more content. It feels logical. If revenue isn't where it should be, the answer must be more traffic. But for many agencies, this is exactly where the real problem gets worse instead of better, because more leads don't fix a broken follow-up system, they expose it. At first, everything looks fine. Leads come in, sales calls get booked, conversations start. But as volume increases, response times stretch, messages get missed, follow-ups become inconsistent. And suddenly, the agency is working harder than ever while results feel flat. This is where growth quietly turns into pressure. Here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. When follow-up relies on manual effort, volume becomes the enemy. Every new lead adds cognitive load. Someone has to notice it, respond to it, remember it, and continue the conversation. Multiply that by dozens of leads, and the cracks start to show. The cost isn't obvious right away. It shows up later as unpredictability. One week looks great, the next feels empty. Pipelines stop making sense, forecasts feel like guesses, and leadership starts asking the wrong question: how do we get more leads? Picture an agency that finally cracks lead generation. Ads are working, inbound is steady, but close rates don't improve. In fact, they sometimes drop, not because the leads are worse, but because the system can't handle the volume. The agency didn't outgrow demand. It outgrew its structure, so the team responds the only way they know how. They push harder, they try to reply faster, they add more reminders, they stretch themselves thinner. But effort has a ceiling, systems don't. This is the shift most agencies need to make. Growth isn't about increasing inputs, it's about reducing leakage. A strong follow-up structure doesn't just keep up with more leads, it gets stronger because consistency improves as volume increases. When follow-up is system-driven, every lead gets the same level of attention. No one is skipped because someone was busy. No conversation disappears because it lived in the wrong inbox. Visibility stays intact even when the pace picks up. This is why mature agencies don't chase volume blindly. They fix structure first. They make sure momentum is controlled before accelerating it. Once that foundation is in place, adding more leads actually compounds results instead of creating chaos. Here's the part that surprises most people. Agencies that fix follow-up often don't need more leads right away. Revenue increases simply because fewer opportunities are lost. Conversations continue. Deals close. Pipelines stabilize without changing traffic at all. Growth becomes calmer. Decisions become clearer, and leadership stops reacting to spikes and drops. If you're curious to see how agencies build follow-up structures that can handle growth without breaking, there's a free trial link below where you can explore that system in practice and decide if it fits the way you want to scale your agency.